Welcome back, students. Now the last concept of the structures called command line arguments and variable length parameter list are seen now. Command line arguments. Before moving to this particular concept, we have to have an idea of arguments. Already we have seen what is an argument in functions concept itself. An argument is a value that is passed from the calling function to the called function. So an argument can be a constant or the value present in a variable or the result of an expression. Sometimes the argument can be the address of a variable. So arguments are also called as the parameters. There are two types of parameters we had seen earlier, called the actual parameters and the formal parameters. The actual parameters or actual arguments are the values that are passed from the calling function. Note that the primary calling function we use in RC programming is the main function itself, and the receiving variable or the receiving end, at the receiving end, that is in the called function, the argument that is a variable that receives the value sent by the calling function. The formal argument must be the same type of variable as per your sending parameter. So this is the concept related to the arguments. So every function can receive one or more number of values, but main is also a function. So everyone will be having a particular concept or a question in their mind that if main is also a function, can that main function also receive the arguments? Because see, main is a function, printf is a function, scanf is a function, and getchar, getch, all are functions. Some functions do have the parameters and some functions do not have the parameters. Let us consider printf has more than one parameter, scanf has more than one parameter, pow function has two parameters, security function has single parameter, and so on. But what about main? Main is also a function. So main will also have to receive some values, but from where it can receive these values? So it is possible to pass some values from the command line to RC programs when they are executed. That means a main function can also receive one or more number of values, but who can send these values? That is most important point. If main function can receive the values from particular area, then who can send it? It is the operating system. So the operating system is available at the command prompt only. So from the command prompt, since the commands or the arguments are passed from the command prompt, these arguments are also called as command line arguments. The main function can receive one or more number of values as parameters, but they cannot be passed from any other C programs. They can be passed from only the command line. So the main function receives two parameters basically. The first parameter is the count of the arguments passed from the calling area, that is the command line. Command line means, note that, the DOS prompt. And the second one is a pointer to string type, string array. Pointer to string array. Here argument v. So there are two parameters available, argc and argv. Argc stand for argument counter, which is the count of the number of values passed from the command line, that is the command prompt. Whereas argument vector is an array of character strings. It is a pointer basically. It will receive all the parameters passed from the command line, including the name of the program. See, the main function will receive the parameters only from the command line. That means the program must be executed from the command line of the operating system only. That is, at DOS prompt, we will be executing the C program by mentioning the name of the program. See, this is the format of main function, where argc, it counts the number of arguments in the command line including the program name. Argv means argument vector. The second argument argv is called argument vector, which is an array of pointer to strings. The arguments are stored in terms of strings in the elements of the array. This is carrying all the arguments. The arguments passed at the command prompt are stored in argument vector of 0, argument vector of 1, and so on. Here, argument vector of 0 is reserved for the name of the executable file. The main function returns an integer value on successful completion, but we generally don't mention it. It is generally mentioned as void type. So this is a simple example program. Void int argc argument vector. The arguments passed through command line not equal to 6. If the arguments are not equal to 6, this value will be raised, this message will be raised, and program execution is terminated. Otherwise, all the arguments are displayed one by one. But not all compilers support these command line arguments. In our C lab, we don't have the facility to execute the command line arguments properly. Then, variable length arguments in C. So before learning what this means, we should have an idea that printf function. So what is a printf function? The printf function is a function that is used for printing a message on the screen, or the value present in a variable, or the result of an expression. But sometimes the printf function can be used to display the values of all the variables that are present in that particular program. So while displaying so, you may be passing more than one parameter. One parameter is the control strings, that is the format specifiers. The remaining are the names of the variables. If I execute, variable length arguments is an advanced concept in C language offered by C99 standard. In C89 standard, fixed arguments only be passed to the functions. So one simple example I can explain, that printf. Suppose that I am trying to print the values present in two variables. So both are of type integer. Let us consider %d, comma %d, quotations close, comma, I gave the names as a and b. Here how many parameters are there to this printf function? Printf is a predefined function. So how many parameters are there? The first parameter is the thing enclosed in double quotes, second parameter is a, third parameter is b. So here this printf function has 3 parameters. So it will be properly executed by printing the values present in a and b respectively. Think that there is another function defined called printf, which will be printing the values present in 5 variables. So here also let us consider there are %d, %c, %f, %d again, and %d. So all are enclosed in single double quotes. That means it is a single parameter. Then I specify the names as a, b, c, d and e. Now how many parameters are there? As per this particular statement, there must be only 3 parameters. But here the first parameter is the format specifier, second one, third one, 4, 5 and 6. So that means printf has 6 parameters in this particular statement. But what does it mean? Printf has 3 parameters in this statement and printf has 6 parameters in this statement. So this concept relates to variable length arguments. So the arguments are not fixed. As per the usage and execution, or as per the format specifiers we have mentioned in the double quotes, the parameter length increases. So this concept is actually available inbuilt, but for user defined functions this is not supported. For C99 standards, that is latest compilers, it is possible. When a function receives number of arguments that changes at runtime, we can go for variable length arguments like our printf statement. It is denoted as 3 dots. stdarg.h header file should be included to make use of variable length argument functions. So there are simple steps available to follow while working with variable length arguments. The first one, include stdarg.h header file to access variable length arguments. Define a function to accept variable length arguments like void function name int num followed by 3 dots. This num indicates the number of parameters and 3 dots will represent the respective number of arguments. Inside function, create a VA list type of variable. Example, VA list space list. It is an array of locations. Let us consider. Initialize list variable using VA start macro. VA start macro accepts 2 parameters. First, VA list type variable and number of arguments in the list. VA start list comma num, where num is the value that we have passed while executing the function. List is of type VA list. Run a loop from 1 to number of arguments, that is as per the number of arguments the user interested to receive or pass. It is mentioned inside the loop. Use VA arg to get next argument passed as variable length arguments. VA arg accepts 2 parameters. First is VA list type variable from where the fetch values and type, data type of value you want to retrieve. Example, VA arg list comma int. That means all are integer type. Finally, release memory occupied by VA list using VA end. So VA end of list. So this is the example program. Add is the function and num is the parameter here in this case. Then the value from first function call, add of 2, 2, 3. Here first 2 indicates the number of parameters and the second values, next 2 values indicate the values that are received. In the second function call, we are passing 4 as the number of parameters, 2, 3, 4, 5 are the values. Then VA list will receive that list, then sum equal to 0. VA start VA list comma num, that means first in the first execution 2 values will be received and those values are added and the sum is printed on the screen using this %d notation in the printf statement. While in the second execution 4 is received as num and 4 values will be received, 2, 3, 4, 5, they are added together and the sum is returned to this case and the value result is printed. Thank you. This is the end of the structures and other important and related concepts. For any clarifications, you can contact this mail ID and you can contact this phone number. Thank you.